YouTube, what's going on, man? It's Black House Booking here with a brand new video. If you're new to the channel, please like this video. Please subscribe if you're interested in the content. Thank you for stopping by. And if you old to the channel, you already know how we rocking, man. Go watch all of my old videos if you haven't watched them already. First things first, though. Y'all try to catch me slipping. Hey, Celsius, I still ain't get my email yet, but I still got y'all, man. At least send me a free case at this point. Dragonberry, let's see. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I'm not sponsored by Celsius, by the way. But anyway, y'all, man. So y'all see the title. WWE is trolling, but Charlotte trolling as well. I got a bone to pick with y'all, man. I'll put it in my community tab as a joke. You know, asking y'all if y'all want me to make another video on the Street Profits. And of course, y'all voted yes. I don't know why y'all trolling me. Shout out to the 30% that said no. We know how you feel, Black Couch. But y'all shady, bro. I really can't mess with y'all like that. But nah, y'all my folks, so it is what it is. But we 1 minute in, so let's go. Let me say this, right? I love the Street Profits. I love the Street Profits, but I'm not a delusional fan, and I don't use bias. But I will say this. The Street Profits booking for the past, maybe year, 2 years has been puzzling for me because they're the most over tag team on Smackdown. Now, hold your horses. Y'all gonna say Motor City Machine Guns, they literally just debuted. Y'all let recency bias take over your whole opinion. Y'all gotta relax because I seen mad polls come out recently. Who's your favorite tag team on SmackDown? And y'all said Motor City Machine Guns, they just got there. You don't know what's going to happen with them. You don't know what's going to happen next week. But the Street Profits are really the only face tag team on SmackDown that's over. DIY, you really only like DIY if you've been liking Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. For the average fan that come to a show, never seen nothing, whatever, the Street Profits are going to catch their attention first. DIY, you have to know the history behind Johnny Gargano and Tommaso. And you got to appreciate that, like, indie pure style of wrestling. That's the only way. So you're not about to tell me that they're the most over face tag team on SmackDown. Other than that, you got Hills, you got the Bloodline, you got A-Town Down Under, you got Pretty Deadly, you got Legado del Fantasma. Realistically, before the Motor City Machine Guns and DIY, like the Street Profits were really the only face tag team you had to look forward to. And with that being said, I am not saying that they have to win so many matches. I'm not even saying they have to be the tag team champions, because at the end of the day, my thought process may still be, or at least before Motor City Machine Guns debuted, was that the Usos were going to dethrone the Bloodline and take the belts off the Tama Tonga Tongas. So that would have been cool. But now, since the Motor City Machine Guns are here, I kind of think Triple H might give them the belts because he's trying to really rebuild the tag team division. But my issue with the Street Profits is not that they lose the matches. It's not that they're not the tag team champions right now. I don't want to just push them because they're the black wrestlers. The Street Profits are the most over tag team you have. If you're not going to put the belts on them, just make them have tag team rivalries that's not for the belts. They could easily be in a program with Pretty Deadly, and it would be a great program because the Street Profits are funny. This is what pisses me off. They'll give the Street Profits a dope backstage segment where they can really show their character and their charisma, and it never leads anywhere. Montez Ford will post stuff on Instagram like, the reckoning is coming, our time is coming, and then they'll lose. They get an opportunity to either compete for the titles or compete for a #1 contender spot, and they lose. That's my issue. They don't have to win all the time. I'm not that type of guy, because even though Pretty Deadly is being booked like dog shit, I still see potential in them, and I'm still interested when they're on screen. A-Town Down Under are never getting a shot back at their tag team championships, but I'm still interested in them. Street Profits, however, if you're not going to give them the belt, why not put them in a program with Pretty Deadly, Legado del Fantasma, something? Because now, this is what's going to probably happen, right? The Street Profits are going to interfere in DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns. But if this isn't a solid or guaranteed heel turn, it's literally going to be like what happened with the Pride. I was so interested in having the Street Profits turn heel with Bobby Lashley when Bobby Lashley bought them suits and stuff like that. But then WWE didn't want to keep that going because the Street Profits kept getting cheered. Who gives a damn? When Rhea Ripley was a heel, she kept getting cheered. Dominic, even when he gets booed, you can still kind of hear like the fans get excited. He still gets pops, so to speak. He gets more boos than cheers, but it's still kind of like you know that the fans actually like him. So they fumbled the bag with the Street Profits turning heel the first time. So now, if you don't make a hard reset and just go through with it, whether they get cheered or not, this is going to be another nonsense thing. We don't, and you know what? I like Montez Ford. I like Angelo Dawkins. I like them both. We don't have to go Montez Ford solo route if that's not what you want to do right now. That's not what I'm upset at. What I'm upset at is a nonsensical booking. And they'll do stuff like this to say, well, we are looking out for them. They actually didn't get pinned last week. They pinned at the same time Johnny Gargano pinned the other guy, but they just counted the Johnny Gargano pin. That's stupid ass booking to me. I'm sorry, bro. That doesn't not make them look any stronger than what they would have looked like. I would have rather Johnny Gargano just got the win on Pretty Deadly clean. And Montez Ford was thrown out of the ring at the last second or something like that. That makes them look like doofuses to me. That's my opinion. Because this is the logic. Because of course that happens to them. Why couldn't it happen to DIY? And I know why it didn't happen to DIY, because they want DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns was going to be a banger of a match. But the Street Profits are probably going to interfere. DIY is going to lose. And we're going to get Motor City Machine Guns versus the Bloodline. And then from there, we'll see what actually happens with that booking. But to stay focused on the Street Profits, you're going to put them in a program with DIY, and you're going to make the Street Profits the heels. If the Street Profits do not come out on top with this program, there's literally nothing else no one can say. And the Street Profits should come out on top because they are their top babyface team. But if you're going to turn them heel, you have the opportunity to build up DIY as a babyface team. And then the Street Profits, you can make them a definitive threat to the tag team division. Whereas if Motor City Machine Guns actually do end up beating the Bloodline, you have the Street Profits up next. And you know what? They don't have to win against Motor City Machine Guns. They don't have to get the tag team championships from the Motor City Machine Guns if they get the belts. Because now it's like, all right, you already had them in a high profile or in a good profile rivalry with DIY as the heels. And now they're the heels against Motor City Machine Guns. So now if they lose, people aren't going to be mad because they're the heels that lost against the babyface Motor City Machine Guns. But at least they were in a good ass match. They had a good rivalry with Motor City Machine Guns and things like that. It's not that hard. Genuinely, it's not that hard. You have to rebuild your tag team division. And you know what? If the Street Profits do lose to Motor City Machine Guns, send them to Raw. It's an easy fix because no one on Raw deserves the tag team championships from the Judgment Day other than American Alpha. Isn't American Made? Sorry, I don't know why I keep calling American Alpha. American Made or AOP, in my opinion. I think AOP will look great with the tag team championships. They're not doing nothing else but being carrying across as accessories. The motherfuckers are a pair of earrings right now compared to what they should be doing. They're the biggest two motherfuckers on the brand. They should be mauling through people, but that's neither here nor there. Whereas the Street Profits would be a breath of fresh air on Raw, in my opinion. I genuinely think that they would have a good time over there, and you can't be on some shit like, well, it's because Bianca Belair is Montez Ford's wife, so they keeping them on SmackDown together. The women's tag team champions, they float across every brand. So what does it matter if she is predominantly on SmackDown when she's always on Raw? She makes appearances on NXT, things of that nature. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins could be on Raw with B-Fab, and they could be going crazy over there. Because I'm tired of the Judgment Day. Rebuild your tag team division. Get those belts off of the Judgment Day. And I like Finn Balor and JD McDonough, but it's absolutely ridiculous at this point. I hope whoever they face, they lose. I don't care if the damn Viking Raiders are the ones they face. Get them belts off of them now. Tag team wrestling is a joke in WWE. Motor City Machine Guns, they're going to help somewhat, but it's always going to depend on creative and how they put the tag team division in the same light. Now, if the Motor City Machine Guns and DIY is a top spot, it don't got to be the main event on SmackDown, but either it's going to be the opener or it's going to be right before or after a significant event that happened, like a backstage thing with the Bloodline attacking somebody, whatever. If that's right after that, then that means that, that they're trying to build the tag team division up because people are still going to be watching after that backstage segment. But if it's in a weird spot where a whole bunch of nothingness is going on, it's just going to be whatever. If that's the main event next week, that's dope. I love tag team matches as the main event. Y'all saw that triple threat tag team ladder match. Y'all saw what the Street Profits are capable of. When they posted the highlights of the triple threat tag team ladder match, it's predominantly the Street Profits. but they don't get no reward for that. And then you reward them from losing SmackDown with this dope backstage segment, asking the security guard, hey, brother, who won the match? Yo, you say what y'all want. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins was cooking in that backstage segment. And even B-Fab with just her little line, B-Fab is a good talker. They should kind of let her talk more. But when you have a guy like Montez Ford, it's kind of like, I understand. But you got three good talkers. Angelo Dawkins did good. He did good for that backstage segment, in my opinion. He still kind of funny, but you can see Angelo Dawkins has those intimidating factors. Make these guys heel. I think this would benefit them greatly, but actually go through with it. I was super duper interested when they were with Bobby Lashley and they were about to turn heel and they were getting vicious because they kept getting mad that they were losing so much. If you're going to be mad at any point in time, it should be now. You motherfuckers have not been champions in years. Not only that, you haven't won a match of significance in a long time. The only significant match you won was a number one contenders match, and then the Bloodline beat you. I'm not saying they have to be the champions. What I'm saying is just book them good. If they're not going to be champions, keep them away from the champions, the tag team championships, because they keep losing. It is not like it's going to be it's not going to be like a soft, a soft boy, a hard boy, long boy. What is it called? Soft sir? I don't know this. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not going to be like you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a good build up where we're going to get something significant out of it. No, they're just going to keep losing until further notice, because like I said, if it's not going to be Motor City Machine Guns or the Usos, I don't see why would the Street Profits be the ones to dethrone the Bloodline. This wouldn't make logical sense. And I'm not mad at the Bloodline. Of course, our tag team division, our tag team belts could be used elsewhere. But at the end of the day, they kind of needed some type of championships in that stable to make the Bloodline a threat. So I understand why they have the belts as of right now. But if the Usos not coming back to beat them, or Motor City Machine Guns not going to beat them and put the tag team division on notice, then there's no point of them having the belts any longer, because Solo and Jacob Fatu don't got no damn belts. I'm fed up, man. I think WWE trying to troll me. Trying to troll us. But they definitely trolling me, man. They must have saw. Every time I make a Street Profits video, a Montez Ford video, y'all love it. I love it. I love talking about Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. I think both of them are really good. Montez Ford should be a solo star, absolutely. But if he's not going to be a solo star anytime soon, I want to see him and Dawkins just get some good booking, man. Get some wins under their belt. I need to look up their win-loss record. I'm almost sure it's fucking terrible. Whether it's just for the last couple of years or just in their careers, man. And this is a hot take, but I'm going to say it, bro. Vince McMahon was booking the Street Profits pretty damn well until, because I don't know if he was kind of still booking around them creating the Pride and stuff like that, or he just stopped. But when the Street Profits came to the main roster, Vince McMahon, he had them in good segments. He had them promoting Pizza Hut, doing cool things. They was getting over with the fans. They had great matches. Montez Ford in Elimination Chamber. Montez Ford loving WWE. Vince McMahon was doing some good things with the Street Profits, man. Whereas Triple H, I don't know what's going on. You feature them, just because you feature somebody prominently doesn't mean that you're doing them a good service. Obviously, no one wants to be sitting in the back and catering, just waiting around. But at the end of the day, if you're going to book me every week and I'm losing every week and I'm not doing nothing significant, am I an enhancement talent? Am I? Because I was about to have this issue with Mia Yim, but a switch might have flipped off in Triple H's head. Said, all right, let me chill. Let me start getting Mia Yim some wins. Because I was like, yo, are they punishing Mia Yim for Keith Lee still? I thought she was getting, when she was going through all them tables, was that Nia Jax that was putting Mia Yim through all those tables? Or was Nia Jax? No, that was Lana. But I thought Mia Yim was getting punished for a second. I'm like, damn, why does she keep losing so much? They corrected that wrong. Now I'm looking at the Street Profits like, yo, what's going on, bro? Why y'all keep losing? Y'all not significant for sure, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I really do enjoy, the Street Profits matches, but if they're just some guys that's meant to be a low card tag team, then say that. Then I'm frustrated with WWE because y'all are making it seem like they're supposed, like y'all give them video packages, backstage segments, promos, social media stuff. They make all these appearances and stuff like that. Well, damn. Y'all making it seem like y'all really invested in them. They are your most over tag team on SmackDown. So why the hell are they losers? Unless you're going to rebuild them and repackage them for something else. I want to see if the Street Profits is going to turn full heel. I want to see if they're going to interfere in the match with DIY and Motor City Machine Guns. And if they do, they have to beat them down. I'm talking about like really bad. Don't just interfere and make Johnny Gargano look this way. Once he look this way and then the Motor City Machine Guns get the pin, you start kicking the DIY's ass. Then we have a match next week with DIY and the Street Profits, and make it a special match. Make it a street fight, steel cage, something. Don't make it just a regular tag team match. Make it a feud match, man. I would love to see that. But let me know what you guys think about you know, the Street Profits. And like I'm saying, this isn't a black or white thing. I'm not there just yet. I think this is a thing of extremely bad booking. Obviously, a lot of black males on the main roster are having a certain issue, but I'm going to save that for later. But I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is with the Street Profits is always start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. They cut a good promo. The fans like that promo. The social media presence is really good. It's got a lot of views, blah, blah, blah. And then you make them lose. You just gave them a good backstage segment with the black security guard and the shorty with the green hair and all this type of shit. So now are they going to capitalize next week, or was that just to make Montez Ford get a social media moment to have us commenting and stuff like that? If you're going to do something, do something. If you're not going to do something, fine. But make that known. You're not doing shit with Pretty Deadly. Fine. I've accepted that y'all don't give a damn about Pretty Deadly. Cool. But y'all are showing that y'all at least doing a little something with DIY. They're about to have the match with Motor City Machine Gun, which is every fan's fever dream at this point. That's going to be a banger. But make the Street Profits mess it up. You want to get the Street Profits real heat? Don't even let the match get exciting. Let the Street Profits just mess up the whole match. That would be fire. You know how much heat they would get for that? Everybody's waiting for this Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY match. It's going to be an indie banger, and then the Street Profits just ruin the whole match. That's how you get heat for real. But they're not ready for that, though. They're not ready to have that conversation. At least I don't think so. But let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all guys, man. Thank you for love and support as always. And I hope y'all get to see this video, man. I really do. Damn, that's good. I'm out.